Gory, over the top, and just the right side of ridiculous. TREPANG2 is here to blow holes in what you thought a first-person shooter was supposed to be. Thank you to Team 17 for the code. Published by Team 17, TREPANG2 is the brainchild of Trepang Studios that sees you playing the mysterious Asset 106, who, after being rescued from a secret underground bunker, goes off on a trail of bloody revenge to take down the evil corporation who locked you up in the first place. TREPANG2 starts off like your typical brutal FPS game, with you sneaking around the base using stealth and gunplay to take out the enemy soldiers. Some serious set pieces, with you fighting monsters, helicopters, and countless squads of squishy enemies. What helps this game stand apart is the abilities you have at your disposal. From the Max Payne-inspired bullet time to the Crisis-like camouflage, you'll need both of these abilities to survive the bullet hell that is the combat. And when I say hell, I mean it. From waves of enemies to hulking monsters, everything in this game is trying to kill you. Luckily, you ain't gonna go down that easy, and you have a ton of weapons at your disposal. From pistols and SMGs to sniper rifles and grenade launchers, each weapon is designed to turn your enemies into sauce. Weapon upgrades can also be found throughout the campaign, from the usual silencers and laser sights, flame rounds and homing grenades. There are a ton of options to level up your experience and rerun some of those missions for all of the unlocks. The combat feels really solid as you run around each level, and for the most part the AI enemies feel like they are actively working together to try and flank you for those kill shots. I did have a couple of instances where the AI would just run backwards and forwards on the spot until I engaged them, but otherwise they seem to be well programmed, can cover and work it together to take you down. On the harder difficulties, this game is incredibly unforgiving, but knowing how to combine all of your skills and weapons is paramount to surviving. There are also various high value targets spread around the levels, some of which will only be available on those harder difficulties. So if you do want to get that 100% completion, be prepared to die. A lot. The level design is fantastic, with each level feeling unique. From the previously mentioned underground bunker, to occultist hideout, icy Arctic bases and more. The progression through each area is fantastic and is perfectly crafted for all the firefights you'll run into. I did have some issues with autosaves not being consistent, with one mission where I completed about 2 definite checkpoints, subsequently died, only to be sent back about 3 checkpoints or so. However, if you're better than me, isn't hard, you'll probably not die as much, so this won't be a problem. In the later levels, ammo starts to become sparse, and you'll find yourself hunting for weapons constantly. This is only a minor issue though, as you will usually find something pretty quickly. It only becomes an issue if you want to stick to particular weapons. I managed to get through the campaign in about 5 hours. This was without really touching any of the side quests. So along with the high value targets, weapon unlocks, intel to find and more, plenty of gameplay here to seek faith into. If you like the ridiculousness of Bulletstorm and the horror of fear, this just might be the game for you. As I mentioned before, it is a very gory game. The gore is visceral, and the combat is the standout part. And while the combat can be sometimes unforgiving, and the autosave points being even more so, pushing through these minor issues gives you a ton of fun to enjoy. I'm looking forward to jumping back in to clean up all of those side missions and get more sweet unlocks. TREPANG2 is out now on PC, with a console release planned later this year. If you want to see more of what I've been playing, video out here. And until next time, happy gaming.